What do you mean, they're for me? She's one of Astrid's. How come you never told me she has puppies? It never came up. Anyway, Tiffany and Mariah and my parents, we want you to have this puppy. You know, because of Louie. Thank you. I'm afraid you can't have her yet. She's only 6 weeks old. We want puppies to stay with Astrid until you're 8 weeks. But then she's all yours. I'll have to check with my mom and Watson. But the one I'm worried about is David Michael. I don't know what you'll think about getting a replacement for Louie. Like, is he home? Tell him to come over and meet the puppy. I better call my mom first. Hello? Mom, I know you're busy at work, but you'll never guess what. Shannon Kilburn's dog had puppies, and she brought them over to the Delaney's. That's where I am babysitting, and said we can have her. Kristy, we can't. Can we please have the puppy, Mom? I think it would be good for David Michael, and if he doesn't like the idea, we'll have 2 weeks to convince him. Kristy, we can have the dog. Watson and I are ready to discuss to getting one. We can? Yes, I'll call the Kilburns tonight to thank them. Beep. Mom said yes. Great, now call your brother. So I did. I didn't mention the puppy. You know, I'm really sorry about taking your babysitting jobs away from you. Babysitting was a big part of my life in my old neighborhood. I didn't think about the people here who might already be babysitters. Oh, that's okay. Tiffany and I are the only ones of our friends who really like to babysit. I don't think I was mad at you as much as I was jealous of me. Yeah, because your club is such a good idea. But you and Tiffany kind of implied with our club is babyish. Yeah, we did, but we meant it. I'll get it. She's like, look. Who's that? Actually, she's ours if you want her. I don't want her. She isn't Louie. If we keep her, she won't be Louie. Louie was special. Louie was one of a kind. This puppy will look and act different. Good. So do you want her? Yes. And what do you say? I say, let's name her Shannon. Because of Shannon. It was a Saturday afternoon, 2 weeks to the day. 2 weeks. The day since Louie's funeral. I just saw the BSC at yesterday's meeting, but sometimes my friends and I like to get together and not conduct business. Oh, there's Claudia. Oh yeah, her fashion sense looks cool. There's Kristy and Karen. Look, it's Stacy. Stacy. Mm-hmm. Read. No, it's your turn to read. Mm-hmm. It's your turn. You know who old Ben Brewer is, don't you? Your great-grandfather? Right, before he became a ghost. Anyway, he was a recluse. He was to the Brewer family history. He haunts the attic, but every now and then he leaves it just for a few minutes. Like he likes to chase me through the halls. He says otherwise he'd never get any exorcisms. It's just a joke. Crash bang. No, I think it's a movie Exorcist. Never. She's like, what? What was that? My brothers, I think. Yep. Oh, Kristy. When do you get Shannon? In 2 days or 3. You complained an awful lot about it, Shannon Kilburn. Now she's giving you a puppy? That's a pretty nice thing to do. I know. She's not as bad as I thought she was. In fact, she's sort of alright. We had a good talk about babysitting. I apologized and explained that it was just natural for me to babysit. What did Shan say? Did she understand? Believe it or not, she said she was jealous. You're kidding? Shannon and her sister are the only other ones who babysit around here. So there are more than enough jobs for them in the neighborhood. She's jealous of our club. I wonder if she'd want to become an associate member. We can always use extra people when we get busy. Sure, why not? I'll call her. Touchdown! Boing, pop, splash. Stacy spilled her drink. Claudia put the bubble gum on her face and in her hair. And Andrew looks like a baseball that he threw. Who is that? Oh, it's Shannon! Oh, yeah, Shannon and Charlie. Hi, Shannon. What are you doing here? I was dropping off the puppy for David and Michael to play with. Oh, meet the Babysitters Club. This is Shannon. Help her, everyone. Yeah, Claudia. Are you having a club meeting? Not really. We have our official meetings on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. From 5:30 until 6 at Claudia's house. You meet that often? Gosh, I have homework and after school stuff. I could never be so, committed to something. You sure you couldn't commit to a club? Yeah, how come? Well, we were wondering if you'd like to join. Oh, I would like to join, but I just don't see how. You can be an associate member of the club. We call you and offer any jobs that we can take. You earn some extra money and we keep our clients satisfied by always being able to provide them with sitters. No meetings necessary. I accept it. Yeah, Shannon is our new associate member of Babysitters Club. Yes, a dog to join your club. No, silly, the human Shannon. I know. Louis had left a sort of legacy. He'd brought Shannon and me together so we could be friends instead of enemies. And that, in turn, had brought a new puppy to our family, but especially to David Michael. Endings can sometimes be beginnings. They can be sad, but sometimes they bring happiness. That's cute. This is the Babysitters Club. Kristy and Nola puts us in the back. It says Kristy's mom got remarried and their family moved to their ritzy neighbor across town. The other members of the Babysitters Club think it's a good opportunity to get some new business, but the kids who live nearby aren't very friendly. They criticize Kristy's clothes, make fun of the BSC, and worst of all, they laugh at Louie, Kristy's pet collie, who's getting old and not feeling well. These kids are total snobs. If anyone can put them in their place, it's the Babysitters Club. And we finished this in a day.